Hey friend, we almost done with this hairstyle here. We almost done with it. So have no fear. I just gotta feel like taking this mess out. It's supposed to rain, and I haven't gotten a rain barrel, like an actual rain barrel. I was gonna get one of those collapsible rain barrels for my garden area. Um, my boo bought me one of those battery powered watering wands that you could just stick in any water source so you could water. And so I wanted to have a rain barrel back there. As far as my downspout, it's behind those big tall trees that you've seen in another video. Mama ain't going over there to get some water. That's not going to happen. And plus, of course, not long enough. The alternative that I did, instead of spending 40, 50, 60, or $110 for another rain barrel, was to DIY a trash can rain barrel. Now at this time, I'm not going to put a hole in it for a spout. I'm going to do that another time because I don't need it right now. What I need this rain barrel for is to stick the wand in the top so I can water my garden without using, my house water, because I mean, we're paying for water. And I also bought one of those solar power, one of them TikTok, or it got popular. I shouldn't say it's just a TikTok, but the automatic timer solar watering system for my greenhouse for when I move my house plants outside. It's about that time to start moving all my house plants that go outside. We almost there. And I have a rubber tree that's gotten tall that's in my front room, and my vacuum keeps knocking it over. The boys in my life keep knocking it over. So it's ready. She's ready to come outside. But anyway, I'm not one of those, oh, we're going to do this and it's going to be so professional. You're just hanging along with me as I try to figure this out and try to figure out the drill bit. So I'm going to get you set up and let's roll. Oh yeah, I still haven't cleaned out my garage. So that's the rain barrel right there. Okay, so I know one of the main things that's going to be said is, what about the mosquitoes? Oh, that's going to be a breeding ground for mosquitoes. You know what they always say. I'm going to use one of these nets to put over the hole that I'm going to create. The hole, move all this stuff out of the way. The hole is going to go in the lid right in the middle. So as the rain is falling down, it's going to just go right there. I'm going to have a makeshift net over it until I could get another one. But another thing that you can do outside of I guess what they put on mosquito bombs or whatever in the water, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get lemongrass and put it in the water to help with the mosquitoes. I'm going to probably throw lemon balm, all kinds of stuff in there in the water to help with the mosquitoes. If and when I do put the spigot in this, it's going to go right there. But for me to have to use that, I need to put it up on a pedestal because Mama ain't gonna be bending over all the time. That angle is not flattering. How about this? Again, I'm gonna put the hole right there so as the rain is collecting it, it'll fall there. Now I gotta find which drill piece to use. I want to use this to create the hole, but I gotta try to remember what did I use to put right there to keep it on there. Another thing as far as keeping it, I might put like a rock on it, but definitely because it doesn't lock into place like this, I don't believe. What I'm probably going to do is drill a hole maybe around the rim and right there, and put a zip tie or like a carabiner in it so it doesn't fly away. but I can still just lift it up and do what I gotta do. So first, let me find a drill bit for this. So for Christmas one year, and my boo got a lot of flack for it, he bought me this toolkit. But I don't know what everything is in it. So I need a hole. I needed to figure out how to use this. Went to YouTube University. Found out that I did have the bits for it. Hallelujah. I find out how to use this in my drill. This was on there like this. Found it. The guide hole goes there. And then I put that nut back on it. There. And this is called a wood hole saw. But now I'm just gonna put it in my saw. Look at that. I was handing that. All right, so this is the center. Put that in the center. And see, not quite, almost there. Look at that. Look what I can do. Take that out. Let's see. And have a nice hole. And that was the biggest piece I had.
That's what she said.
Michael. Put this into my blue bin. See what it looks like on this side. Now I'm trying to figure out, should I put the netting here? Should I put it here? I think I should put it there. It'll look neater. I'm going to use this. I'm going to cut it up. And just in case I need to use it again, I'm going to use the top of it. That way, if I need to use it for a plant, and I have that hole there, I could just tie a knot at the top and still put it over a plant. And if I don't like this cut, I'll just cut another piece. Let's see. Yeah, the mosquitoes can totally get in there. So what I'll do. Oh, look at that. It makes it easier for me. I was gonna double it like that. All right. Trusty dusty staple gun. Thing is probably, I know it's older than my oldest son. The only thing I'm not sold on about stapling it here is having the staples showing there. I don't know. We'll see. Oh. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Okay. I'm gonna bend these in so I don't hurt myself. And I see the storm cloud starting to come in. I'm doing this just in time. Was there probably a better way to do this? Maybe so. But that's all right. Now this is a 33-gallon trash can. On this side, not so cute. And this side. Now, outside of just putting a rock on here, come up with another way to attach it. I'm going to use one of these. Because I don't want it on the inside. It'll be a little bit harder for the bugs. Let's get a zip tie. Let's see. Big, but I want to use this big, thick one. Make a bigger hole. I did it the wrong way. It needs to be this way. All right. I got the perfect rock to keep it from flying up if need be. A little dirty, but there we go. I can hear the thunder. The storm clouds are coming in. I wonder, because I did it too tight. I'm going to loosen it up a little bit. But here we go. So the rain will come down and gather in there. And then I could just lift up one side to stick my watering gadgets in there and be done. Or maybe put a hole right there. We'll see. So I cut the zip tie because I had zip tied it too tight, but it was raising it up like this so bugs can get in and animals. I cut it. I may do to help keep the bugs out. Let's also do this as well. You hear that? OMG! I don't know if that's worth it. Over it like this. And then not use the zip tie. Just have it like this. And do that as well. Or do it like this. And it'll be another layer of protection against bugs. Let's put this in the back. And then when it comes time for me to use it, I'll figure it out. But it's gonna rain. I still gotta close all my windows in my house. I got the dogs outside. They've been kind of quiet. Let's see how my pooches have been. There's one peeking through. Hey, hey. As you see, oh, let me clean my lens. As you see, still haven't put down the wood chips. A little overview. I put Easy Straw down around my plants. I may regret it because I know Easy Straw can't grow grass. I want this by the greenhouse because I'm gonna use it with my solar watering system. So hold on. All right, it's not gorgeous, and I have one more pot that has potatoes in it to move, but for now that'll do. And I'm hoping that it'll catch rain coming from the top of the greenhouse as well as it slides down. I'll put something there so it won't be so lopsided, but I think that'll do. The rain barrel out. We did good time, good time. I'm just gonna sit out here and enjoy the rain before I go get my baby from school. I got about an hour.
3 days later.
I have an extremely low battery on this thing, but I wanted to come back and do a follow-up with my rain barrel. It's been about 3 days. I never balanced it, so it's still on the gangsta lean, and it's gonna rain again. But that day it stormed, all stupid. And it only collected that much. I'd probably say maybe 2 gallons. I mean, not bad. Cover that back. So it's gonna rain again. It's gonna rain again, so we'll see what happens. So I figure I'm just gonna end my video while I'm sitting in the car, because that last video, I don't know how much I'm gonna leave in, but I was struggling. I was trying that TikTok doggle thingy again, and it wasn't giving what I needed to give. Anyway, as you saw, after a whole day of rain, it wasn't a whole lot of water in there, but it was enough. Like, if I had the solar watering thing in there with the house plants I was gonna have in there, that would be enough water. And I just need to keep an eye on it. But I do want to get it's a galvanized, like, corrugated roofing material I want to get for the roof of my greenhouse to help funnel more rain into the rain barrel. I hope that works. I do want to get it. I can get it at Home Depot or whatever. My only concern is it possibly being too heavy for the roof of the greenhouse, so I have to think about that. And if push comes to shove, I'll just have to put my holes in there and just fill it up with water and just use it that way. But I'm hoping that I can get it to where it fills up even more. After I shot that video, it did rain pretty hard for a little bit, and it's supposed to rain all off and on for today and tomorrow. So I'll keep an eye on it. But a gallon or two of rain, I wouldn't say it was a total fail. So I'm happy with it. So I'm going to close it out here. Until next time, see you later, friend.